The woman felt something was wrong with the egg. She pressed it lightly and it turned out to be hollow. She thought only this one had a problem. Then she picked up another one. Without even using force, the egg cracked open, and it was hollow too. That's right, the whole box of eggs was empty inside, but the strange things didn't stop there. In the afternoon, she was carefully cleaning the window when the wall behind her slowly moved closer. A few seconds later, she was trapped and couldn't move. Just when she was about to suffocate, the wall suddenly moved back to its place. She thought it was just her imagination and didn't care too much. But when she got ready to continue cleaning, she saw there was a clear mark left on the glass. The next day, she sent her husband to work as usual. She sealed food with plastic wrap like always, but suddenly, without warning, she started wrapping the plastic around her own head. She didn't stop until she could hardly breathe. The feeling of being close to death filled her with fear. She hurried to tear off the wrap. Just before suffocating, she finally managed to rip it open with her fingernails. That painfully real feeling of suffocation didn't feel like a hallucination at all. Her husband also noticed her unusual behavior recently, so he invited a doctor to their home to examine her. The doctor immediately used a bunch of medical terms, trying hard to convince Alice that everything she saw was just in her head. When the doctor went to his bag to get a pen, she happened to see other patients' medical records inside. While her husband and the doctor were talking at the door, Alice opened the doctor's briefcase and stole Margaret's record. But the key information on it was already blacked out. This made Alice even more suspicious about this place. That night, she wanted her husband to take her away from here. Seeing his wife on the edge of breaking down, the husband finally softened and agreed. But once they sat in the car, he held the steering wheel without starting the engine, repeating, "I'm sorry." Soon, 2 guards came over and dragged Alice out of the car. Only then did she realize she had been betrayed. The guards tied Alice up and took her to the hospital. The moment the machine shocked her, familiar memories flooded back. She was actually a surgeon, making millions a year, but her husband only knew how to sit at home and play video games. Alice grew more and more tired of him. Her husband, however, was extremely controlling. One day he saw an online ad for something called Oasis Community and immediately signed Alice up. This community was actually a one-to-one virtual world. Losers in real life could come here and instantly transform into successful men. They drove luxury cars, lived in mansions, and had gentle, caring wives. This perfect life attracted many men like Alice's husband. On the operating table, Alice remembered everything, but her clarity only lasted a moment. After the surgery, with her memory reset, Alice returned home. She continued to live the life carefully designed by her husband.